complete opposite. Kuma has complete control. Like, his footsies are good. Damage is really good.
Yeah.
You know. And Snake Eyes kind of showed that, you know, perfectly.
Well, I think what put him over was definitely that amount of pressure, because no matter what the situation was, Snake Eyes had Kami in the corner a lot of the time. Yeah. You know, despite the way he was able to fight his way out, it just wasn't enough.
It just wasn't, yeah.
All right, but moving into the next winners qualifiers match, we have seen Brian F. currently sitting down, and his opponent has been on a tear so far. He has basically taken out two of the stronger players in their respective regions for California. We have the birdie, West Coast Please, out of Oregon.
And I mean, if you saw his previous matches, you know this birdie is just willing to take risks. You know, he's playing for the corner. You know, he doesn't care if he gets hit to a pixel of life. He's going to keep his game plan, and his game plan's been working really well.
All I need is that one, is this man's mantra right here, and it has worked out beautifully for him so far. But Balrog, Brian F. is another character who is indicative of that. However, despite the fact that Brian F. plays a little bit more conservatively, he's a little bit slower at it, all he needs is that one due to the fact that the character has excellent corner character, super strong damage, and just overall.
Definitely, like, Birdie might have to respect Brian Strings a lot more, because he has that +3 stand heavy.
Yeah.
You know, and the thing with the bull horn, it'll go through a lot of moves with a 3-frame gap. And because he's +3 and has a 3-frame jab, he can't just bullhorn recklessly. He kind of has to, you know, be more cerebral about it, pick his spots a little bit. But I mean,
well, let's see how that comes into play. How is Brian F. going to handle the incredibly unafraid style that West Coast Fleet exudes against his opponents?
Oh no, did not choose an enter.
Okay, nice tap. He's going to be able to get the hit here. No conversion though. With the checks from both players, they're checking quite a bit actually.
That's actually -8, but I guess he was too far to get punished.
Possibly wasn't ready for it, maybe even. Yeah, that's definitely not gonna fly here, sir. Unable to get the cancel though.
Yeah, West Coast definitely showing his nuttiness a little early.
Zonk, but he has V-trigger to make it safe. V-reversal is going to get blocked. Command throw. Good damage. Oh, he tried to zonk through, but he did the target combo in full. Gonna V-reversal through. That's a big punish. Yep.
Command grab?
Okay, just regular throw. It's gonna be hard to punish unless he knows. Okay, he knew. Oh, the armor's going to make him go through. That's huge damage. Is he going to be able to do anything off it? The banana is there, and the sweep happens. West Coast, please! His name is so apt.
Come on. It's like you think you had this guy controlled in a box, and he's like, nope.
Yeah, you think you know exactly how he's going to be playing, you know, like exactly what he's going to be doing, and then he just shows you up.
Exactly.
Good control right now from Brian F, though.
Okay, goes for the jump. And right now, Brian F, you can see he's a little shook, you know, kind of let that jump in for free. Balrog known for having one of the better end pairs in the game.
Definitely. Oh, that's good
jump in for free. That just shows that Brian F is probably focusing way too much on the neutral right now, but...
Yeah, he's looking for very specific options. You know, he's probably looking for things like that. Oh, excellent in the air. Okay, so, you know, he had the charge that time, so he was ready.
Yeah.
Okay, oh, big hit. Yeah, V-trigger, cancel. He's going to get the damage.
Close to the corner.
It's just not close enough, though. It's really not.
Brian F just electing to play this very patient, trying to let this V-trigger run out. Birdie's V-trigger lasts for a long time if he doesn't use those powered up normals.
Yeah, definitely.
Powered up special moves.
Okay, he's remaining so patient. West Coast Please recognizing that he's in the lead. He has like everything he needs. He doesn't need to go too far forward.
Exactly.
Oh my goodness! Is this man's range?
And he's dead. And that's the style like West Coast has. He's like, you know what? I'll play patient. You know what? No, I'm just gonna go in. And it just catches everyone off guard.
Please, currently taking the first game over Brian F. Originally, we were seeing all of that grime, all that nasty, dirty walking forward, and just way too aggressive, crazy play, and then he sat down.
Yeah, like West Coast, he just knows exactly like when to kind of turn that on, like be like, okay, I'm gonna play a little bit patient, a little bit more controlled, and then just going for that command grab.
It's definitely one of those risk-reward types things. He knows for sure what like risk-reward is better for him. Like, is that too risky? No, the reward is much higher. I'm going for it. You know. Good crush counter.
Gets big damage.
But a lot of the V meter is what's super important too with it.
And that's like the benefit of West Coast South, because you just saw right there, like, normally people just go for pressure there, but people are so afraid of EX Bullhorn. They're just letting him out.
See, there's that slight nuttiness we've seen from him before. That's a good punish there from Brian. Gonna just try and get the maximum damage.
Spend it all. It's not gonna kill though.
Oh, that birdie helped.
Bullhorn. Yeah, but yeah.
Yeah, he took a risk.
Yeah,
He's
it
up
doesn't
ahead
work all the time. I mean, that's the risk of it, you know. I still feel like it should be crush counter, but you know, that's just me.
I mean, you know, but well, okay. So right there as well, I wanted to mention that Brian F. He took that last game as a lot of data because you saw there he was able to recognize a lot of the things that West Coast Please was going for in terms of defensive options, and he blew them up almost every time.
Right.
Oh, good jump though. Okay.
Oh,
wow, right into super. So the stun is going to be still a little bit higher.
But the thing is, it's just one hit. Now this one hit's very crucial. He gets immediate.
Yep, that media is there, and there it is. West Coast Please is now going to be on set point against Brian F.
Damn, he doesn't care where you're from. He's just going to body you.
No, man. Everyone is a target.
California, you can be from Florida. It doesn't matter where you're from. You can get these hands.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so last time we saw West Coast Please double dash forward and then command throw. Brian F was having absolutely none of that. He does not want to let him get started, and it's a smart decision. Okay, keep him nice and controlled. Oh, trying to stay in there. Good jump out. Okay, that's punishable. Yep.
Nice.
Blocks the roundhouse. Brian F remaining in there.
Wow, good defense from West Coast, but...
Oh, no charge cancel, though. Oh, he's going to get tossed, and this could evidently be very scary.
Could be it.
A little bit of stun. He gets the counter hit, too.
Yeah,
Look at that stun. Look at that stun. This could be it. I'm not going to call it yet. I got to wait. And this is it. Brian F goes down to West Coast Please from Oregon. He has done it and qualified for winners.
Getting hyped for your Oregon boys, huh?
I'm a little biased, I ain't gonna lie. Sorry, I was standing up a minute ago. He had to wait to switch the camera because of it.
Yeah, but look who was in his pool. He had Brian F.
LPN, Commander Jesse.
And who would have thought he would make it out in winners? Not many people.
He body bagged everybody.
Yeah. Man. Just showing the strength of Birdie. Birdie's a very underutilized character. But, I mean, when you look at him on paper, he has all the tools, right? Oh, and we just... Yeah.
Oh my goodness!
Yeah, we just heard that Commander Jesse lost to Fine Like Wine, a Guile player.
In the losers bracket, we saw Fine Like Wine earlier. Oh, okay, and then so Fine Like Wine then proceeded to lose to LPN. So LPN that puts him out in losers, right? That puts LPN out in losers. Okay, yeah. So from that pool right there, out in winners we have West Coast Please from Oregon, and then out in losers we're gonna have Circus, LPN, NorCal.
Okay. Oh, and Brian F.
Oh, it's 3 out. Three out. Okay, so Brian F is going to go out in losers then as well.
I guess we're
doing that. So he still has that chance.
We're doing that new tournament format. To kind of,
I think it's a really strong tournament format. I like it.
I mean, I can't tell you how many pools I've been in where I made it to losers final and I lost the double Jeopardy match every single time. So I like that, giving players a, you know,
a much more varied base,
you know,
of players to fight against, for sure. At any rate, however, we are now going to have Evil Geniuses, K-Brad.
And we got Tempo, Alex Mars, two probably some of the best Kami players on the planet right now.
Yeah, definitely. And I do want to highlight Alex Myers for just a moment due to the fact that recently at this past SCR, this man right here, Alex Myers, took out Panda Global's Punk in the losers bracket at SCR.
Definitely very impressive play, especially because I think Kami kind of struggles a little bit in that matchup. So for Alex Myers to beat someone like Punk, it shows that he definitely just out-neutraled him. Like, I mean,
yeah, Punk is a player that you have to outplay. That's it. Yeah. There's no other option.
But the way Punk plays, he's just so unafraid. He's so disrespectful, and he's so good at confirming the max damage off anything.
He's got them young man reactions.
It's scary.
And then so right there on your left, you're also going to see.
Well, K-Brad's been playing a lot of Karen. I wonder if he, but it looks like he might just go for the mirror.
Well, you know, he just likes that character. Like that's his boo.
I mean, as long as the character has blonde hair, he'll play her.
Yeah.
So.
And then Temple Storm, Alex Myers just getting ready, you know.
Yeah, Kami's just one of those, just a really solid tournament character.
For sure.
If you're trying to get into this game and you just want a character that will get you results, you know, relatively quickly, Kami's up there.
Yeah, Kami's one of those characters who hasn't also, like, it's not really about, like, the grind.
Yeah.
Right? She's way more fundamentals heavy, about, like, overwhelming offense kind of deal. Oh, yes, I love the stage.
Oh,
so it's a new stage. And it's incredibly pretty. It's actually a Kami-specific stage from Street Fighter 2, and boy, this is the perfect time to pick it.
Yeah, I know, right? For the Kami mirror.
Okay, so we are going to see K-Brad there in the darker costume, whereas Alex Myers is in the white default.
Yep.
Okay.
And, oh, no answer there. kind of unusual because Cammy has probably some of the best anti-airs in the game.
That sweep is going to be able to make him out of the corner there. Able to make it through with the EX dive kick. Yeah, it's really hard to react to. Oh, big hit on the crunch
that
counter.
Wasn't even a EX like uppercut. That was just a normal uppercut. So that was especially risky.
Wow, and then the max damage punish coming out of Alex Myers. He had the exact amount of damage, and I mean, the stun was prevalent too. So I mean, exactly. if she wasn't dead, she was stunned.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Okay. Try to anti-air there, unable to do so. Oh, excellent whiff punish. Yeah, we've seen some really strong whiff punishes from K-Bread. Actually, I believe it was SCR where he whiff punished Commander Jesse's super long range normal with the sweep.
Sweep, yep. Yeah, that's definitely K-Bread's style play. Just like completely solid whiff punishing, not giving the opponent anything.
Beat trigger activation coming out of Alex Myers, trying to start the pressure for his own. He does have a lot of resources to work with.
Tried to go for the grab. And that's one thing, Cammy doesn't really have a true like throw loop, but I mean, people are so afraid that meaty, she can always kind of sneak in a little bit and just grab you. But, so it's usually always best just to take the grab from Cammy.
Well, not with that amount of health.
Yeah, I know, right? I mean, that's the problem, because she built up so much gray damage on it with her really safe strings. You know, by the time she gets that one hit, catch all that damage, you're like, what happened to my health?
Yeah.
Oh, he checks that EX dive kick.
K-Brad trying to exemplify that play style right here. He's, you know, playing very methodically, very slow, and, you know, the whip punish is pretty much the name of the game. Excellent jab check.
That placement is just a little bit off on that EX dive kick. You know, it's not plus enough where you can get through that 3-frame jab.
Yeah. So it got him out of there. Once again, Alex Myers still working with so many resources.
Yep.
Able to get the hit here. K-Brad trying to remain. Defending can be very difficult. Can be very
puts himself in the corner.
Yeah, it stopped the offense, I guess.
But I guess he just got right out.
K-Brad pushing his way away from the corner, surprisingly.
Oh, just that stare down.
Can be difficult.
That is the ultimate sign of respect between two players in this game.
K-Brad looking for a good opportune time to use the rest of that V-meter, and he did. Just try to get the plus frames, and yeah, he's just playing so slow. Oh, no confirm, but there is that confirm, and that's even bigger.
Oh, and you can convert into super.
Oh, yeah.
And good kill? I think so. She's a 900 character.
I think it's a pixel.
And
it is a pixel.
Right.
Yep.
He's going to DP.
Trying to punch. Oh, my God. He caught him at a low forward. He grabbed him at a low forward.
You know what? I think K-Brad, he was thinking that, you know, maybe Alex Myers might go for a shimmy. So he's just, as a last-ditch effort, just do low forward, you know, DP, something.
Yeah, I mean, you know, sometimes you got to take those risks. And
this game, yeah. People are so thirsty for the shimmy.
I mean, if you had picked any other button, it might have worked, but the startup on that low forward just happened to be just that much too late. And so that's going to put Alex Myers up one game. And this is the winner's qualifying match, I believe. So whoever takes this is going to make it out in winners, and Alex Myers currently keeping up the pressure. However, K-Brad is doing a pretty alright job of remaining vigilant, trying to find his way out, but no, Alex Myers remaining relentless.
I think right now K-Brad's style just is really patient with punishing game. It's not working out, whereas Myers is adjusting. Myers is playing really aggressive, you know. He's not letting K-Brad walk into these spaces where he's that was a good chase down, but was it really worth it for that much damage?
I've never seen like the second to last hit airborne or anything like that, so that was a really weird interaction.
Oh, he just checks with the jab.
Oh no, anti-everything. Okay, he's going to be able to get the throw. He has no health left. Everything has to count here. He cannot mess up once.
K-Brad has super.
Okay.
K-Brad just wants Crouch Fierce in the, yep, he's fishing for it. Yep.
Oh, trying to get the throw there, and Alex Myers smartly walking back, using that excellent walk speed from Cammy.
Yeah, there K-Brad just had, you know, no choice. Anything was going to kill, so, you know, just got strong. Nice check on that jab. You know, that crouching medium, there is a 4-frame gap.
And big punish from K-Brad. This is going to put him incredibly far ahead.
Oh, yeah. I actually like this decision by K-Brad, because now Myers is going to have to be really careful. So, because he's so careful, now K-Brad can go back to his footsie game.
I don't know about that careful option. It seems like Alex Myers is not afraid.
No, he just doesn't care?
He's immediately going in. Look at him. He's got everything.
Oh, my God.
All the throws. K-Brad has got to be able to wake up right now. He's almost stunned from throws alone.
K-Brad just not expecting this
aggression.
Oh,
my goodness, and there it is. And he's got all the meter, too. There, Alex Myers in an almost dominating fashion, taking down K-Brad to be able to make it out of winners in his pool.
I feel like that's the weakness with K-Brad. I think he really wants to force players to like play at his pace. But at that, you know, in this matchup, he just couldn't force Alex to do that. Alex just didn't care. He's like, no, I'm not going to play this back and forth with you. I'm going to go in.
Yeah,
if you can't enter these dive kicks, I'm going to keep doing them.
The game plan you were talking about is like K-Brad was kind of staying at the like footsie range. He would even like be doing pressure, and then he would back off a little bit.
Right.
You know, he was trying to keep it as slow as possible. But like Alex Mayur really did not care at any point. He looks like that match with Punk.
But in that match, I mean, that's what's annoying about mirror matches. You always expect your opponent to play the character the way you want to play it. But sometimes, you know, it's two different humans behind the character. It's going to be two different styles. And Mayur's, you know, has a more aggressive style. Like K-Brad has a more patient style. And right now, you know, the aggressive style won out. Yeah,
so congratulations to Temple Storm's own Alex Mayur as he took it over Evil Genius's K-Brad. K-Brad still has the ability to make it out in losers, which, I mean, he's very strong. Yeah. But, however, so we're going to get into the last match of this block. So this is a losers qualifying match for the final pool. Yeah. And so we're going to see a Seattle local.
Oh, yeah, this is my boy,
Ricky O versus Liqueur Head.
Yeah, I don't even know what that means.
It's lacquer. I like saying liqueur. It's like liqueur. All right, but yeah, Lacquerhead. So, I've never seen Lacquerhead. I'm a Texas player.
Oh, okay. Texas player. Came out all the way from Texas.
All right. Well, thank you to him for making it all the way out here, and he's made it pretty far in the bracket. I'm not sure who else was in here, but these two are once again in their losers qualifying match. So we're going to see Colleen from Ricky O versus Urian, two characters we have yet to see so far. Colleen is also a very rare beast.
Yeah, very underutilized character. Like a lot of people actually have her as like one of the worst in the game, but I feel like that's just because not a lot of people have played against a good Colleen, and Ricky O is probably one of the only Colleen players probably in the country. I mean, I know Lud has a pretty good Colleen.
Yeah, they exist, but it's
there's one player. I can't believe I forgot his name. He actually was at the Geico tournament. Really strong Colleen player. I really wish I remembered his name.
Oh, you're going to have to figure it out a little bit later because we are going right into it, and the big jump in to start out for Ricky O, reading the fireball. Okay, trying to find his way out. Lacquerhead.
Yeah, and Ricky has this like kind of really like offensive style. Like,
he's already stuck.
Yep. Like he's always pressing buttons, always really offensive, like just catching people off guard. Because I don't think a lot of people know what Colleen can do in the footsie game. He can do a lot.
Like Head tried to do literally anything but block in that first round.
And he
did back dashes.
Everything.
He tried to move forward. He did forward dashes. He was trying to hit buttons.
A lot of people don't know that low forward is +1. So I mean, Lecter has been press every time.
Good whip punish there from Ricky O. That's going to get him all the way into the corner. And yeah,
nice
everything but block.
He's going to catch him. Stand heavy. Oh, no.
Okay. Predictable. He's able to try and make his way out there. No throw there.
All right.
Oh, we're trying to get the whip on the headbutt. Able to make it around. Okay, no confirm, however, though, and no punish from Ricky O. Gonna get the knockdown. We're finally gonna see Lacquerhead get a chance. Ooh, he's able to throw him out. The stun is coming in, and
just like that, Ricky O gets opened up too. Yeah, that's an issue Ricky has. Sometimes he gets a little bit too ahead of himself. You know, he gets too offensive. He just doesn't want to play defense because his character is so strong on the offense. Why should he?
Well, I mean, sometimes you have to block every now and then. It just happens.
Right now, set up shop right now. He's going to throw an ice cool.
Okay, just gets as much damage as he can because he was already in the corner.
Just a throw. Going for the throw a little bit too much.
Excellent anti-air right there. You know, Urian's a character that doesn't really have the best anti-airs.
Yeah, but when they come out, they work just like that. Oh,
good damage too. I definitely wouldn't have agreed if he used super there because he would have just had Ricky O on top of him with all the meter.
That's true.
Trying to neutral jump away.
Yeah, Ricky O just trying everything just to get in, trying all these command dashes, command jumping.
Tried not to take his own turn. V reversal when Ricky O was at the top of the screen.
I like to see him go for a meteor right now. No throw. Oh, you see? I think yeah, pretty much, yeah, this Urian just knows. Like, he knows after the throw, another throw is coming.
Yeah, pretty much. Oh, and another anti-air check. No super there. I would have liked to have seen the super because it would have won the game. And he was in the corner. Okay, blocking overhead. Oh, he's able to get the hit here. All right, so this could become very scary. Oh, okay, Aegis Reflector is out.
Just for protection.
Oh, he made his way in. He was unable to get the EX headbutt after the crutch jab. He's going to just set up the fireball shot, get those lows. Big hit, and oh, the headbutt's going to get him on the first game.
Lacquerhead kind of stole that. I mean, both players are super offensive. Both players don't want to play defense.
Yeah, they definitely didn't want to play it as much as possible.
This isn't a defensive game, you know. They know that. These two players know that defense is not rewarded in Street Fighter V. You have to go in.
Yeah, so.
Oh, yeah, Nephew. Nephew was the player.
Nephew was the Colleen from PAX. Okay, getting that anti-air again. And okay, so that's one thing I'm really liking about Lacquerhead's play so far is his anti-airs are on point with a character whose anti-airs are not too strong. He's going to get the hit here, and wow, immediately into stun. This will scale quite a bit, though.
Could be a perfect. Gonna get a good mix-up after this.
Okay, nice block. Oh, he gets his own crush counter. Gonna go for the reset. Ah, headbutts right out. Yeah, he's been going to the throw option quite a bit, so, yep.
Yeah.
Gets the throw, and now Lacquerhead is currently on match point here, trying to qualify out of losers.
Lacquerhead all the way from Texas, you know, doing work right now.
Okay, able to hit him there. Full conversion, there we go. Earlier he missed that. Oh god, big jump in, but no conversion. Trying to dash out, trying to keep himself safe.
You gotta let that fireball just keep his pressure safe.
Well, it allowed him to get in as well.
Yeah. And that's the thing, like, you know, that mix-up she has afterwards, she can go low, she can jump at you. It's really tricky. Oh, nice.
Excellent shimmy. There were so many whip throws from Lacquerhead in those 10 seconds. Okay, he's got V-Trigger on deck. Right now, Lacquerhead is almost there. He's got it now. Aegis Reflector could be coming soon.
Oh, he was looking to activate.
Okay. Oof,
Oh,
trying
no
to hit him
whip
on the
on it.
overhead. Now, big jump in. This is going to be good knockdown
He
for Ricky O.
Okay, now he's gonna.
Oh, God, did he kill? Oh,
Yep.
my
Wow.
goodness! Ricky O with the
I was about
optimal
to
stuff.
say, oh, he chooses not to go into V-Trigger. No, he had a full combo already.
So Lacquerhead is still on set point right now.
Okay.
Crouch no. Yeah, just setting up the ice ball just to be able to keep himself safe. But yeah, like
Wow, what a weird jump.
his
Like,
anti-airs are interesting,
yeah.
and they work out
Especially
so well.
like Colleen's lot, because that jumping heavy kick, like it beats out a lot of anti-air jabs. And I mean, Urine doesn't really have one, but I mean, I don't know. It's still hard to answer that trap and weird. Wow. So right now,
doing an
Ricky
excellent
is
job
starting his
of it.
pressure.
Trying to get the most corner carry he possibly can, setting up the ice so he can jump forward. However, that puts himself in the corner. Yeah, so you see a lot of the neutral jumps from Lacquerhead to try and catch these dash-ins. Oh yeah, there was another anti-air that didn't whip. Okay.
Nice.
Good whip punishes so far. It's going to be able to put him forward into the
And
corner.
look at all this stun. If he gets one more hit, oh, but just like that, he loses it.
Okay, gets the throw. So yeah, Aegis Reflector. This is basically just put him in the corner. That's meaty, so you can't press a button.
Nice.
Hey, set up. Oh, gets the throw. That Mirror's going to bounce, and then he can kill. Lacquerhead has
really good.
taken it over Ricky O 2-0.
I thought that mirror was gonna fly off screen just at that last second, but I mean, Lacquerhead, he had that timing.
Yeah, so Lacquerhead is going to move on in losers over Ricky O. Unfortunately, the local head couldn't do it.
Yeah, that was unfortunate. I mean, yeah, that first round, like I think he definitely was like capitalizing on Lacquerhead's inexperience with the Colleen matchup, but then, but yeah, I mean, pretty much he adjusted perfectly.
Yeah. So congratulations to him. He's going to
Lacquerhead
make it out of his pool. And so now we're going to go ahead and give you guys these Wave A results for Street Fighter V. So for the very first pool, out in winners, as expected, Panda Global's Punk. In losers, we're going to have Chris CCH versus Cherry Genix out.
Yeah.
Pool number 2 in one of the biggest, most crazy upsets. West Coast Please over Circa's LPN and Brian F. And then the third pool here, Psy Games, Beast, Snake Eyes. And then out in losers in that same pool is Pycami and Nightmare 2450.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
nice,
so local Seattle made it out. And then in A4, we're going to have out in winners Temple Storm's Alex Myers, Evil Genius's K-Brad, and just a second ago you guys saw him, Lacquerhead, out in losers. And now, in just a moment, we're getting ready to go head to Marvel, but I do want to talk about West Coast Please. I want to talk about West Coast Please.
Yeah, like we said before, like the players who defeated Commander Jesse, 2-1, LPN 2-0, and Brian F 2-0 as well.
Yeah.
You know, very dominant play. And, you know, Dawson versus Birdie is not easy.
No.
Not easy.
I mean,
it
definitely didn't look easy in the first game, too. Commander Jesse looked like he was just destroying him at
That's why
first.
we all thought, okay, you know, West Coast Please is a good local player. You know, we haven't really seen him tested at a major, but he's definitely making a name for himself at this tournament. You know,
and I mean,
out in winners.
He's Oregon, I'm Oregon, so that's why I wanted to talk about him. We got a little bit of bias. Sorry,
it's
guys.
It's always nice to see up-and-coming players, like hard work pay off, you know.
Yeah, so congratulations to all of the people who were able to make it out in pools. So next we are going to go into Marvel, and then later on you guys will see the Wave 2 of Street Fighter V pools, I do believe, on it's the other stream, right? There it is. Yeah. Okay, so twitch.tv/GameClux is going to have your pool block B for Street Fighter V and top 24 to top 8 over there. However, you're going to see some other top 24 to top 8 matches here on this stream, which is twitch.tv/chaos, Team Chaos, excuse me. But yeah, so you see the schedule here. If you want to watch Tekken, twitch.tv/Seattle Tekken.
Right. And yeah, I mean, so far the Street Fighter action's been incredible.
Yeah.
You know, I'm looking forward to seeing this Marvel action though.
Yeah,
I think that's what everyone wants
that's
to
always
see.
the unknown, right? Is Marvel's a new game? Like, sure, there's been a couple of tournaments recently, but that doesn't mean anything. Like, people could be coming out with.
Yeah, anybody can be good. I mean, I know there's some controversy with some people got the game a little bit early, you know, so they were able to figure out some tech a little early. But
I'm not going to comment on that one.
But hey, some people, you know, they have some, you know, people who just got the game on day one, like all of us other, you know, non-Illuminati, you know, slubs. You know, they have some tech too. They're showing it off. You know,
yeah. Well, at any rate, so I know you guys want to get into that Marvel action, but we got to take a break for just a little bit. And once we come back, you guys will get exactly what you want. Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite.